Hi there, sign of Pisces. This is Kim here to do your next 3-day outlook. We're going to use Kim Krans Wild Unknown alchemy deck and her archetype deck to get some oracle messages first, and then we will use the urban tarot for each day to see what energies you have to look forward to or what to know, right? And the 108 oracle also for each day. And then if you want to stick around for clarification, I have that too. I hope you guys are doing good today, that you're happy, that you're healthy, wherever you're at, that you're safe. All right, let's get a message for Pisces, please. Might be good. The shadow there on the bottom. Woof. Shadow might be this venom, but I feel like it's a release here. I feel like that's a release, talking about a release of some energies. Now, the energy shifts have been really intense, and they have been helping us purge and release darkness, essentially. And so that might be something that might be like moving through you. So you may feel different in whatever areas, like being affected, whatever energy center, you may be feeling that. But you could be releasing some sort of shadow, and in a sense that's like, when I say release, integrate. And I think that you're coming out of this desert energy too. Wow, the great work. The desert energy is like, it's not fun. It's when nothing's really happening here. And it can be, oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'm overwhelmed by the good stuff coming in. I think you're coming out of a desert energy where if nothing was happening or it was stagnant for a while, I think that maybe you have moved some sort of energy through you. That is, it's getting you through this desert energy. And let me see, the mentor could be you, or you could have a mentor mentoring you at this time. It's always a little bit of both though, right? I mean, because we talk about the teacher will appear when you're ready, but in truth, you're always learning. So you're always kind of both roles throughout your whole life anyway. Some kind of really wise information. The androgen, the alchemical wedding, and the great work, and man, it has something to do with purging and processing this shadow energy, maybe from the collective, because it's definitely, like, we can feel it, right? We can feel intense things right now, and you may be feeling like, okay, well, this is, ultimately, this is my purpose. I'm to be a light during this time. I'm to transmute this energy. I'm to help remove the darkness once it's exposed. I'm to turn the venom into nectar, right? And you do. There's also a certain person with the androgen, they're coming together, or you're coming together with a certain energy, a person that is meant to create with you something that has no name. I mean, essentially that's what that card is about. It's like a creative project that has no name, no label yet. It can, I'm even getting the message, it might be a mysterious connection that comes in where you're not really sure, like, the purpose of that person coming into your life. It might not be evident until maybe later, or something like that is revealed as to why. This can be like a night and day type of person to you. It can be like night and day, because I'm getting that reference twice here. The alchemical wedding, like Carl Jung, so you could think of being really whole and balanced within yourself, the masculine and feminine energy, and now it's leading to a celebration on the outside, where you see this manifest on the outside too. And all of this is something that you will be celebrating, the coming together. This is like a lover's energy, but there's a lot of like mystery to this. There's a spiritual tie here too. So this can be like literally a celebration coming in, something that you're going to be really excited about. Continuing your work here, the great work, what you're here to do. It feels like for others too, yourself and others. Okay. Yeah, Neptune in the reverse. There's some sort of mystery is going to be revealed to you, especially in the area of like confusion lifting. You know, it can be a card where sometimes we have confusion because of escapism, too much escapism, possibly. But that feels like it may have been part of the shadow, or maybe a part of this venom energy, and that it's being integrated, that there's something learned here. There's something learned, and there's a person here also that can learn from you now. Vice versa, all the time. So this reading really feels like there's a lot to do with the reason why you're here. It's like you're the water in the desert. Ace of Wands. Beautiful. A new beginning, something passionate. It can be about passion, inspiration towards something in your life, maybe a person coming in. This is usually something new, right? It's something new. Let me put that actually right there. Now let's use the 108 deck. So new passion coming in, new inspiration. They're wanting me to look underneath. That's why. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. If this is a work inspiration for you, or even a person who, for some reason, feels drawn to you, it's spiritual in nature. It's for the purpose of creating something that is going to bring a lot of wealth and prosperity. It's a really good sign. I'm seeing joining forces. Joining forces. There's also diamond rings on that card. So family and finances looks like it will do better. You've gone through this, right? The Earn card is about a change of state. Something that you had to deal with being over, right? If you've lost somebody, then my condolences to you, because it can represent having to go through a period where we have lost someone that was very special to us. It's a change. It's a change, but in a very broad sense, I feel like it's talking about the change here in the world, in the energy of Mother Earth, and you being a really important part of that change, of the new beginning here. It's part of your great work. It's going to lead to really, really something successful. That sometimes this is work that's perfected, but because it's like underneath this great work, I think it has to do with 1111 and being on the right path and purpose here. We're finding out what that is. Four of Wands can also mean a wedding. These are the right. If you take, the Ace of Wands, the 2, and the 3, and then you have the 4. It includes all of those, right? So you have partnerships, alliances, people that are meant to be on your path for a very specific reason, and you'll be celebrating. It's because change of state. something that's going to be completely new. This is when things collapse that can no longer stand, you know. And so this is that. It's over, it's done, something has come down, or it's maybe the world state, like things are coming down, right? But this is another, even if it's hard, it's like there's another reason of why you're here. There's a lot of debris. Can you imagine a building being demolished and it comes down and there's all this debris? And I think, like, metaphorically it's saying that there's all this darkness that's in the air and the energy that now needs to be cleaned and transmuted, and is part of why you're here. Wow, dear John and the urn. And another, so you may be leaving like a specific job, or you may be leaving a specific relationship. Maybe it's because there's something on your path here, a new direction. Maybe Spirit is trying to say there's some other purpose that I have you for, that I have for your life, and I need you to be in this position, like a chess piece. Like Spirit is saying, no, I need you to be here in this position. And so in that sense, Source God Creator might be moving you to a different area, or moving you strategically with a different person too, for this path, for this purpose. It's the divine plan, and we all know that the divine, the light wins out, and we all know the end of the story, you know. So you could be cutting cords for sure, but it's part of strategy, and I'm just getting that you're to trust this. Some sort of big move that you might have to make come, and for some of you all, this has not occurred yet, but it is something that you're thinking of as strategy. Look, I'm picking up on a Pisces that can already tell that the tower is going to fall, either in a certain way, or that you have, I'm seeing you like as this owl, clairvoyant, somebody that has vision, and they've already seen what's coming down. Like, so this is definitely strategy of some sort. I will clarify. I will go back and clarify for those that want to see the clarification. Of the 8 of Wands and a 6 of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful. That says swiftness. That says pleasure. Yeah, an incoming communication. A very significant soul connection here. This is good news. This is something that gets the wheels turning in the right direction, and it speeds up the progress. Okay, I don't know if this is an existing connection. I think it might be different for different people, but on some level, there's a remembrance and a knowing, maybe on a soul level, that this other person or this soul is here to help me in some way. I'm to help them, but ultimately there's going to be really beautiful memories made. Sometimes it is love related. Sometimes it's about family connections and soul family connections. But there's communication, and there may be travel here also. All right, I have the Winter card with the Crone, and I have 2 with Pioneer. All right. So there is some type of news. It probably has to do with the timing. These are timing cards. And the Crone. I'm looking up at that Mentor also. So this is news about the journey, about the travel, and about where you're going to be going, or what direction you should be headed in. I'm feeling and sensing like long-term planning here, like December, January, February. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, your own energy on the card. And then the 2, which is so appropriate because it says got your 6, and then that's the 6 of Cups. So you are going on a journey where it looks like you are pioneering through this new energy, or you're pioneering it. You're laying down the divine grid for the new world, in a sense. It's not easy work, but this is real action oriented, and it is bringing the right people together, or the right team that you need for this journey. And this is about that journey. So you're going to go somewhere that nobody else has ever been. Transmuting this energy like, you know, like it's nothing, because it's actually part of your purpose. Boldness, destination or bust, the cutting edge, the long journey, trail, blaze. Beautiful. Got your 6, resourceful. I love with the 2 of Cups and the Judgment card. Wow. That can be an announcement that, I mean, whoever that you are partnered with, a new plan, or we're getting married on this day, or somebody comes into your life and you're like, well, this is the perfect partner. Maybe they're a mentor. Maybe this is something that has some, you know, something also to do with Spirit's plan led you to this partnership. Maybe for the sake of a job or something like that. Giving different options, because it is going to be different options for different people. It's big though, especially being with Judgment. I would say that the main things to get from those cards is there is a significant partnership that's being Spirit guided together. And you will know the next steps. You will know. And there's going to be a big decision here. You also have your ancestors here partnering with you. See on the wall, there's like a list of people that have passed, and this person is remembering where they came from. Beautiful. Fairy tale, believe the impossible, daydreams, romantic ending, universal archetypes, happy ever after, magic and unicorns, and another timing card. So something might go full, like full force. This is the big thing going to happen around the winter months for the Northern Hemisphere. So we'll say December, January, February. And for this partnership, or when you maybe meet this person, it might be more like September or October. So it will feel like a fairy tale. I definitely want to clarify what the timing is. What are they talking about with timing? Oh, let's see. Okay, what is the cutting cords and the urn about here, and the Tower? Your 9 of Pentacles. It's like going off on your own here with something. Yeah, entrepreneurship, self-reliance, being very independent. It's also indicating financial windfall. 9 to the 10 of Pentacles. Something that you're going to be doing on your own. Tell me more. Page of Cups wanted to come out. I should have just said it. Page of Cups. This is a good Tower. This is a good change. I think the Tower also here is representing things that are going on in the world. There's something that you're to look forward to having a fresh new start about. Maybe related to the type of effort that you put in to whatever work you do, because it will be very well rewarded. You could have dealt, some of you all could have dealt with a loss, and this might be an inheritance coming in for you. It can mean that also. I feel like something is a good Tower, though, a good change of state, even though it may feel like this 5 of Swords. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands underneath that. So the Tower twice. Tell me about this timing card here. What is the timing card about? And maybe it's tied to the communication. So what does it have to do with? It has to do with your wishes being fulfilled. Wow. Queen of Wands wanted to come out. 9 of Cups. This is your energy. Beautiful, Pisces. It's about happiness. Wishes being fulfilled. It's about being really happy and being in a place where you feel secure and satisfied. And the Page of Wands is getting good, hopeful, good news here. There's a little baby on the high chair, so yeah. So wishes granted here too. Very good news. Good news for playfulness, passion, and some sort of new path. Alright, so 2 of Cups and Autumn. 7 of Cups. And the 3 of Wands. I think this is about your choices at this time. there's a lot of choices for like the Three of Wands energy for this journey, collaboration, creation. Tell me more about the choices and options. Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Three of Cups. And this Three of Cups just happens to have somebody with a wedding dress on. So listen, this could be like a divine partnership. It's being lit, that's being brought into the picture here. Something that your angels, your spirit team has set up. It's going to be successful and reciprocal. Successful definitely with your finances for sure, and security, but also like an even exchange of energy here. There can be more than two people here, because it is the Three of Cups. So it can be like being committed to this group also, that's being brought together. The Hierophant also has I'm getting that mentor vibe off of it, or somebody that is like a spiritual leader, or maybe even somebody very knowledgeable that can teach, and having the right people surrounding them. So the right energy exchange, it is a team that works really well together. That's what I'm seeing. Yep. All right, let's get an angel number message for you all to close off the reading with. And if you need a private reading, the information's in the description box below. But I do appreciate the ways you support the channel by viewing it, liking it, and leaving a comment if you like. Yeah, you're ascending. Yeah, ascending in 1111. So life purpose, passion, it's here. Your great work, 1111. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and will help you wake up to who you truly are. That kind of sums up this whole row right here. 19 is independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and work, and you aren't afraid to take the big risk to achieve the life you desire. I'm a pioneer. Yep, they are a pioneer. They are. And 20, you relate to others on almost a cosmic level. You're dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I'm harmonious. That's what I have for you all. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.